What is up, the world of the living? My name is LXV. I'm here with Lyarrah, and what are we doing?
We're playing Create.
We're playing Create!
Flavored.
Oh, yeah, we're playing a mod pack centered around Create. I don't know how to do anything in Create.
I only do from having watched others, so this is going to be a learning experience for me too. Yes, we're here primarily for the cogs and for the pretty biomes. We've got biomes aplenty in this pack, hence the lovely little autumn forest that we have found behind us, that I am just in love with these tree colors. Ah!
Yeah, and so we commandeered this little autumn island to build our mechanized empire out of. So, that being said, what can we make though is my question, because as of this moment we only really have materials that were absolutely necessary to get on this island,
Well,
and that's not a lot.
That's not 100% true, because I did kind of spend an entire 2-hour stream just looking for iron.
Oh.
And and so I have most of a stack over here in addition to what I've put into tools.
So we get a kickstart.
And that should mean that we can make some tools quick and easy. So I think first thing is that we should either get a tool for chopping or a tool for digging. What do you want to do first?
Well, I mean, I was about to ask, does your Create mod have some sort of a tool in it that sets trees on fire? Because I want to build stuff, and so far this is very not buildable. We need to get rid of the forest somehow, and if perhaps there's a flamethrower sort.
Well, not on fire, but I mean, we can build a saw and lumberjack them down. Well, actually, I guess we don't even need a crafting table. We got JEI in here. Look up the mechanical saw. You probably just type in saw and it'll pop up.
Well, yeah, I did see the saw. I can press W to ponder. Okay, I'm pondering. But how does that apply to the trees?
So what we can do is we can plop one of those down in front of one of the trees, crank it, and chop the whole tree down in one go, instead of having to chop it down log by log. Yeah, tree capitation, there we go.
Alright.
We gotta make the iron sheets first, which means that the saw is not the first thing that we're gonna be making. The first thing we're gonna be making is mechanical press.
How do we make mechanical press?
Good question, I don't remember off the top of my head. A block of iron, an andesite casing, and a shaft. And the andesite casings are lots of fun to make. You're going to be very, very amused by these.
Oh.
Hey, do you happen to have any andesite? I've got a bit, but
I am a scrap surviving on cobble, but I do have diorite
and cobble, so I know you're gonna make that.
I am trying. I'm trying pretty desperately. It's not doing it. Oh, that's because that's not how you do it. How did I forget the recipe? I always am the one to remember that the recipe exists, but the recipe itself eludes me. We do got iron nuggets, so it's just add this and add this and add this and add this, and we got a casing, an andesite alloy. Do we
andesite alloy.
Do we just poke a tree with it?
Kind of. There are ways to automate it eventually, but yeah, go ahead and slap those on those.
Oh my god. And this is...
Like I said, automatable, but for right now, yep, this is how we make them. And these are key components to practically anything in Create, is either these or fancier brass versions we get later.
A brand new, incredibly exciting way of getting spruce planks, or at least spruce plank colored things. And they connect!
Yeah, they connected shapes.
They are connected texture! No! I will convert every tree I own. Every tree on this island will become andesite casing. We got the andesite casing, now we need the iron sheet, which is made with a mechanical press, which requires an entire block of iron, a shaft, and a single andesite casing.
Yes, you get
I swear, this mod does not need to actually be mechanized. Just the building possibilities here alone are kind of very impressive to me.
That's what I figured you'd be most excited about, is because this whole mod's just a steampunk mod. Like, you're the only one that didn't have to bring a new skin to this equation.
The block of iron, the shaft, and the andesite casing. Do the mechanical press.
So we're going to make the depot. We're going to put the press on top of it, like that. And there's just one last thing missing, which is a way to spin it. So let's get ourselves a crank to go ahead and spin it up. Or do you... That made it sound like you had one already.
Oh, it requires power.
We gotta power it somehow. Which, like I said, early game.
We'll have to manually spin this silly thing.
Well, only at first. We can get ways to actually power it. See?
Oh, did it do it?
How is that not fun?
So, welcome to Mechanical Press channel. Is it gonna do anything?
Okay.
Come on, science needs to be done!
Nope. It didn't do anything to you. I'm kind of sad.
Do we have enough now to make the sauce?
Do we? Yes, we do. There we go. So one mechanical saw for you.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, you can take that crank. That's fine.
And
I was just about to make another one.
Yeah, let's go see it in action.
Now, if you shift and place instead of just placing it, will place the saw facing it for you, as opposed to away from it.
So it's like it's a piston versus observer kind of situation. All right.
Yes.
There's a tall tree ahead. Let's go check it out.
Cranky. And boom.
All right. This was pretty satisfying.
Right. Here, I'll spin the next one so you can see the
Oh my god, yes. That was cathartic, honestly. Like, if you ever try to chop down one of those biggins, you know how good this feels. Well,
so nice.
Let's get another crank, another mechanical saw made for you, and I guess tricapitation commences?
Yeah. Do we just want to bald the entire island there is what you're after then, or? No, that's fair.
It's either us or them, is what I'm saying.
Zoe, what are you doing? You're supposed to be taking the trees down, not back up.
No, listen.
What are you...
How do you think the mod knows where one tree ends and the another one begins?
I don't know.
Alright, you ready?
Alright.
Timber! Oh my god, the forest is gone.
That was weirdly anticlimactic.
Boo! You do it then. So, if my calculations are correct, this is every single tree on this island. Or rather, every single tree that used to be on this island.
Yep, and the saplings to go with it.
And these are all the apples we harvested. So also, this is actually quite a lucky selection of vegetation, because we got yellow autumn saplings, maple saplings, and orange autumn saplings, which is very important because orange ones give you regular oak, or maybe the other way. No, wait. Orange ones give you dark oak, maple gives you regular oak, and autumn gives you what they're called, birch.
Birch, yeah.
Now we do have an entire forest of like another assortment across the pond here, but really right now this is actually a really good selection of foods. Doubled up by I can also strip that, and we can also case that. So we actually have quite a few textures available to us right now. So much so that I don't know, I was gonna wait for us to discover like cobblestone generators or something like that to actually build something. But I say no, let's just put something together. Like, we do need a place to live now that we completely deforested this stupid island. Oh my god, look at it on the minimap.
Lovely little autumn forest that we found behind us, that I am just in love with these tree colors. Just treant.
This is a desert now. We should plant something back. Oh my god.
I mean, obviously this needs a lighthouse down off that front pointy bit at the south side.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't know what to put on this place. Maybe like a little market on the beachy area that we've got, because it's like closest to where everybody else will be coming from.
Well, it would make sense to have like a lighthouse. It would make sense to have some sort of a markety or like port area. I'm just thinking that, like, this area here, like, it's technically a river, right? We could totally build, like, one of those water mill, you know, power station-y things.
Absolutely.
Maybe even double it down and use it as a bridge of sorts, like a dam.
Oh, you're saying a big one, not a. Oh, you're talking like a whole hydroelectric dam, but like industrial era.
Well, not
right?
immediately. We'll start with something smaller, all right?
Okay.
We can maybe even put some of those like really cool flywheels to make it look like the water's actually pushing some water mills around. Like there's actual energy being generated.
Well, that's the thing too, is that we can carefully hide the actual water that's pushing it, and get the water wheels spinning from like the whole set of them still.
What do you mean actual water wheels?
We can power things with water wheels. We don't just have
What?
to use cranks the whole time. There's water wheels, there's windmills.
Why have I been cranking this entire time?
Because we'd have to take the whole thing up and put it back down the whole time for this. This makes sense to crank.
You made me manually press the mechanical press.
Well, yeah, because we had to do it like 6 times. This is our basics. Okay, this is the equivalent of getting a hold of the nether portal before you can do like half the progression in regular vanilla.
I didn't even
okay?
realize water wheels are an option. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go make one! Why are you sitting here?
Okay. Okay, so
Oh.
I made us not just water wheels, I made us the big water wheel. So we do that, and then we get some water flowing out. Hang on, I got.
Oh.
Well, I don't
Okay,
think you're supposed to let it go both directions.
yeah, I think
but...
I think it needs to go one way at least. Oh.
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 Yeah, and
I'm full caveman mode again. It's just
You're good.
early
See?
Sloy discovering fire. Okay, so it go.
it goes.
That's an understatement. That's fascinating.
Oops,
And
I just
yeah,
overshot
and
that
it
one.
is clunking.
Yep.
And
Oh,
if I place it like, I don't know, here, it goes.
you've been busy over here already.
Yeah, so basically we'll need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, like 50 of these.
I have 4. The more of these we put in, then the more the more power it produces. We can't see exactly how much stress it's putting out unless we have the goggles. The goggles tell us.
The more faces
over
are
the
powered,
item.
the faster the wheel will rotate. So this has top, side, and the bottom, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we can definitely somehow make this work. And
Yeah, so I don't think we want to go like a full dam yet. I do think
Yeah.
this may be a better idea because they do have some sort of a limit.
I'm just looking at it, like thinking to myself, wondering like which way it would actually be spinning in a real hydroelectric dam and stuff like that, and like just giggling about it.
Well, the other way, because I would assume that the current goes inside this thing, not outside. So
Yeah, but this work.
like from the ocean and into the river. So I made this
Yeah.
exactly backwards. Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's still something for right now. So
One thing at a time, okay? You are kind of
Yeah.
blasting my brain right now.
Yes,
I
that's
want
fair.
to get a nice water mill first and foremost. And
Okay.
once we got a water mill, we'll mill it over. Badumts.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure whether to smack you for that or use that as the name of my second episode. Well, I hope it's ready for me to see, because I kind of can't not see part of it over at the hill at the stage.
Oh.
Oh.
Because this is essentially birch and dark oak and barely even any modded blocks. And just look at
Oh,
it.
wow. Yeah, it's like, the windows, though. Like, what is going on with these windows?
Oh,
Hello?
those are
But they're so good.
desks. Those are tables.
Yes.
Tables
Oh
and
my
shelves
gosh.
mostly. For the windows, there's like ladders used as decorative pieces. There's a lot of very inventive stuff in this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I like them. I like the way you've used these for arches. That is so silly, and it's good.
Thank you. I wish it was a little bit more spacious on the inside and had like more other rooms, but I'm guessing like I actually better not build on the biggest scale and the biggest like kind of ambition for the time being, because well, we don't really have that many materials available to us.
Yes. That, but this will still be plenty of big to put anything that we might want in a mill, so we can put like our food production
Yeah.
over in here and stuff like that.
If we don't, then on this underhang, like in between the support pillars, I'm perfectly willing to add a whole other floor down here, as long as it doesn't like obstruct the view of the big decorative cog of the wheel. Because I actually really like it. I don't think we'll be making this into a proper like bridge across the river after all.
More importantly, I cannot wait to get that big cog spinning. So that's going to be just amazing looking.
What do you mean? What do you mean spinning?
Well, I mean, there's spinny things that you can do for windmills, so I presume we can adapt it to that. Like, it's not going to generate power, but it's going to look cool.
Wait, can it actually just decoratively rotate full-on
Yes.
Minecraft blocks?
Yes.
So this whole wheel, we can make it also spin.
Yes, we're going to need some glue first, and we're going to need some other components I don't remember the name of, but we can absolutely make that sucker spin.
Oh my god, this mod's insane. We gotta.
Yeah.
We gotta.
All right, so
right.
what we're going to need in order to get that thing moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we're going to need to be able to glue it all together.
Okay.
So that the game understands that that is one piece of stuff and can leave the rest of the world behind.
Alright, so is there like a glue in the game?
Yes, there is glue, and that is made from slime.
Ah.
Slime we can actually make from dough and lime green dye, but everything for
Alright.
lime green dye involves a millstone. So we're working backwards here on it.
Ah. You just gotta
moment,
get used.
so.
I'm telling you, in this game, you just gotta get used to slime always taking the opportunity to be a nightmare to get.
Yeah, no, it will, but you know, this is one of the simpler ones.
What even is a millstone? A millstone is just a cogwheel underside casing and polished some like a rock. We're finally moving in.
Our first contraption for in here.
I don't.
Where are we putting
how
it?
to rotate it?
By getting power over to it. So.
Oh, all right. So we need to like lower this boy back into it. Actually, no. We just cram a cog down here and that's it.
Okay. We can just insert this into the middle of the whole sucker for right now, and
it's moving!
Ta-da!
Look at it! It's milling!
yep.
I built this giant thing called mill. And here's the mill.
And here, yes,
It's
and
one
here's the mill.
block.
We can have mills for different things, and we can also let this whole thing power plenty of other things. But for right now, I'm throwing a stack of lavender in here and hoping for the best.
All right. That's gotta be at least 6. Like, just on the sheer numbers, that's gotta be 6 exactly.
And since this particular flower is actually going to be giving us green, not lime, then
we do need white, yeah.
So we'll have to combo it, but this will give us more than just crafting wood. So anyway, the mill's been running all night now, and we're still not done.
Admittedly, the night was 2 minutes, so...
Feel free to right-click on it anytime to see what's in it so far.
Oh, whoa, I didn't realize you need to right-click to actually get something out of it.
Yeah,
we got green dye. And once we make it into lime, that's 2 of them. So we'll get at least 1 super glue, I'm hoping.
Yeah. We need to put the wheat through, too. Duh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we need dough. I got a bucket of water. There are other ways to make the dough later, but for right now, I'm just using a bucket of water with the flour.
All right.
And then I'll let you do the honors of turning it all into glue. I gave you the lime dye and a piece of dough, and I'm
Here we
going to
go.
make another piece of dough because I think it needs 2.
Yes. It ends up being, yep, iron sheet and iron nugget. So you were right, it's a sheet. It's not a full ingot. And okay, let's see if I can figure out how to glue this thing together.
I just wanted to see if it was even going to glue underwater because I've never but it should.
See, basic logic implies that no, it won't, because it's water.
Exactly.
But no, first position selected.
Sweet. Okay.
That's the first part of it. And I can connect it to parts, right? Like I can make it a little bit more shapely than just a giant cube.
Yes. Yes, you may.
All right.
I've never used the glue directly, though. Yet. I am working from YouTube knowledge.
Yes, you may, she said,
Yes.
making it up. Now we just need to actually tell it to get rotated.
Exactly. And that thing is called a bearing, and I'm going to find out how to make that. Wow. Shaft, slab, and andesite casing. That's hilariously easy.
Okay, I'm gonna ponder it real quick if you don't mind me pondering in public.
Ponder away, sure.
Alright, so we can just get away with replacing one of the big blocks, like that are the main rod, with a bearing.
Mm-hmm.
And it should probably pick it up immediately. Replace this with a shaft, this with a no, this is not a bearing. No, we just okay. This is the part of the sticky part. You just put the bearing here, facing that way, and well, you see, after you place it, it's either gonna rotate or oh no! Well, congratulations! We invented the drowning apparatus.
I was not expecting that to launch me quite so fast.
I was not expecting it to move immediately. Holy crap! Look
it was
at the
connected to the
vigor.
rotational force already.
Exactly. Look at the speed.
It might be a little fast.
Yeah, it seems a little bit uneven in places as well. Building underwater is a little bit of a headache. But that just adds to the rustica aesthetic, you know.
So we're just gonna let it keep going as is for right now then.
I mean, what do you suggest we do? Slow it down to a
I don't
reasonable
know.
pace? Tell it politely yet firmly to stop?
Eventually, like I said, I feel like eventually, but
It already
like, no,
tried
I
to drown
agree
you.
for
I
now.
don't think we have like any. I'm more afraid of it than it is of me. So
I don't know why it looks so goofy. It's just because of how fast it's going.
it absolutely is just because of how fast it's going. It's going at the exact same speed as the other ones, but this
Yeah.
one has a wider radius, so it looks way faster. Hold on, I'm
Exactly,
gonna
yeah.
try and get it to whoop. Dude, this is awesome. Ah! No, stop carrying me around. Ah! My apologies to anyone with motion sickness in the audience, including myself. Ah!
Go to the side.
I think it's going the opposite direction it's supposed to as well.
Yeah, I think so. But remember, we said the whole shebang was so. You know.
There's something so deeply unnatural to it, and yet it's like the most beautiful thing because it's like my little purely decorative house doing its thing. So cool.
It has moving parts. I'm so proud of you.
Well, I've put on shaders, and let me tell you, yeah, it's definitely up there on the list of the most beautiful things I've ever made in Minecraft.
Yeah, no, get it going somehow. No, I'm real happy with how it turned out. I'm glad that we did this. This was a lot of fun. Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just are those fish? I think the salmon being also.
no,
meal.
those are lobsters.
Oh, that's worse somehow, huh?
They're going for a ride. Well, I guess we're having seafood for dinner tonight. Anyway.
Create episode 1. What a concept.
What a concept. Water concept.
Water
huh?
concept.
No. Yes, we've got so much more to do. This is going to be so exciting. And yeah, I'm psyched. I'm psyched. Next time we got to fill up that mill with contraptions and get food that's not just bread going. And I'm excited.
Well, till next time then.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Toodles.